Y'all ready for this?
Hi, I'm Andy Roddick, and you're watching Breaking Par. Cheers.
I'm Kennedy Swan, brand new national champion.
Hi, I'm Shane Bacon.
I'm Justin Thomas.
I'm Kramer Hickock.
My name is Joel Damon.
I'm Ricky Fowler.
I'm Kelly Kraft.
I'm Paul Bissonnette.
Hi, I'm Blair O'Neill.
Hey, I'm Harry Higgs.
I'm Gary McCord.
Soy Carlos Ortiz.
Hi, I'm Haley Ostrom.
I'm Keith Mitchell, and you're watching Breaking Par.
Hey guys, today we're in Dallas, Texas, at one of the most iconic college football stadiums in the world. Except today there ain't no football. Welcome to the Cotton Bowl Golf Club. Inside the Cotton Bowl, with Andy Roddick. What are we doing here?
You're doing what you always do at the Cotton Bowl. You play golf, right? Now we're here to celebrate our kind of Texas arrival for Sweetens Cove, which is our whiskey bourbon. Here we are at the Cotton Bowl at Sweetens Cove Golf Course for the day. The weather feels more like Scotland.
More rain than I've seen in a couple years. I'm glad you brought whiskey.
Yes, you know, we'll warm up. We'll warm up.
But we're playing through it.
We're trying to. I mean, what other place do you just play through the rain? And you know, we got some overhead, we got some covering. We're finding all the nooks and crannies of the Cotton Bowl. So listen, we'll make lemonade.
Oh, there's some wind out there.
Oh, sticks it inside.
Alrighty. All right. So when did you pick up golf?
I probably started playing, gosh, maybe 2010. So I didn't play much while I was still on tour, and then I was one of the guys who was like a 5-day-a-week guy, you know, the first 2 years after my tennis career finished, and I just got the bug, and I love it.
Peyton Manning is a partner with you on this venture. Who's got the better game?
I think my handicap's lower. That probably just means I'm taking more putts, but he plays well. I mean, everyone kind of saw him in the match last year with
won with Tiger.
Yeah, so he plays really well. You know, so he's a good player. So this is better than what Peyton's doing today. He's stuck on a tarmac in Houston with weather.
Peyton was supposed to be here in what? He got diverted flight to Austin?
Mid-flight, he got diverted to Houston. So he is currently sitting on a tarmac in Houston. He's not real thrilled about it. Well, we're out here drinking whiskey and playing golf. That is.
There it is. There it is.
You still got me.
Oh, a little birder.
Still came in second.
Hey, we're playing golf in the Cotton Bowl, man. That's pretty amazing.
Pretty cool.
That's why I'm here. Like, how often you get to hit golf balls in the Cotton Bowl? So you have to come out to this.
Amen. All right, he's on lunch break. Just left the office. This is the only golf course open in Dallas, Texas today.
For sure.
This man is dressed to impress. It takes some ball satchels to come out here and play golf in the rain, does it not?
It does, yes it does. Yeah. But it should be a good time.
Yeah. Here we go. Ball away. Kick right. Oh, nice shot. Oh, that could go in the hole. Go in the hole.
That looks good. That looks good.
How have the shots been?
Fantastic. I've had, one Tito's, those kind of shots? Or?
I like this guy. This is a Texas Twinkie. Bam. Oh, look who's here. Little Johnny O. Okay. So when it rains in Texas, you just keep playing.
We drink.
Drink.
We drink. We drink Sweetens Cove whiskey.
He knows where he is.
That's right.
So is it okay if we try your whiskey?
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to try it. Let's bring it in here.
So done by our master blender, Marianne Eves.
Okay.
Who's the only female since Prohibition with the designated title of master distiller in the state of Kentucky. Lives 5 minutes away from our golf course, Sweetens Cove in Tennessee. As luck would have it, she was interested in partnering with a bunch of us athlete dummies, and hopefully you enjoy her product.
Here we are.
Cheers, thanks for being here.
Yes. That's smooth.
So that's a 113.7 proof on the 2021 blend.
What a cool place to try it for the first time.
Awesome.
We're drinking whiskey in the Cotton Bowl. Me and Andy hitting golf shots. Cheers.
Awesome.
Okay, Byron Nelson's in town, so a few guys that know what they're doing showed up. We're gonna do a little closest to the pin, but I'm gonna give the mic away. Mr. Keith Mitchell is gonna MC this one. What do we got going on?
Well, we got some stragglers off the streets here. They claim that they're good at golf. We'll really decide that for ourselves here. We got the pride of, actually all the pride of Dallas, Kramer Hickock, Kelly Kraft, and the big, beautiful Harry Higgs. Carlos Ortiz. Carlos just happens to be a little bit of a transplant. So we're going to play close to the hole.
It's KP though, right?
What is KP?
Closest to
K? Is it
KP,
CP?
yeah.
Closest?
I've always said that, but for 20 years.
Okay.
Keith Mitchell hasn't heard of KP.
KP. I usually have to make it to the hole, and it's the closest starts with a C, not a K, but that's okay. I didn't go to school for spelling. So anyway, we're going to play from this tee box. We're starting with blue, 106 yards. We're going to do Kramer Hickock, Carlos Ortiz versus Kelly Kraft and Harry Higgs. All right, Carlos, you're up. All right, Los, here we go. This looks deep. It might be in the stands. Yes, in the stands. Clearly not adjusted, Carlos. This is Kramer Hickock. He'll do his waggles, get his routine right. Probably do a little practice swing here or there to make sure his. Oh wow, look at that though. Looks short. Is it there? It's short. Team Ortiz and Hickock have clearly not even gotten it close to the green yet. I was tracking club twirl. Does it need to get down? Oh! Winner! All right, Kelly Kraft, Team Kraft and Higgs, one up. Now going to the yellow green over here. Kelly complaining about sweaty hands and it's 50 degrees outside, but he likes it. He likes it! Oh, it's in there! Wow! Oh my goodness! Do you even want to hit, Harry, or are you good?
Why do I?
It's close to the hole, best ball.
Oh, they're not going to beat me.
Higgs has deferred his shot just because he thinks it's that close. Hickock Ortiz up. Oh, he's hooked it. He's hooked it. Oh, it's on a good line. It's on a good line. Oh!
I'm inside of that. On the line.
All right, we're just gonna give it a push. Give it a push.
I think that's fair, yeah.
We give it a push. Do we see who can hit one out of the stadium?
We could bank it off the stands into the rim.
I think we go to the press box. First person to knock a press box window off.
$7,500 deposit on the scoreboard. So, I mean, if you guys are covered, go for it.
Why don't we can go to that one over there so there's no scoreboard.
I'll cover the scoreboard if you break.
Okay, Carlos is now covering the scoreboard if it breaks. All right, so Team Higgs and Kraft are one up, and they've picked the hole, and they're going to try to knock it through the, what do we call this, the breezeway, the concourse, whatever, the concourse. The first person to hit it into the concourse will win. And this hole's worth 2 points, so it's pretty much all or nothing here. What club you got, Kraft? He got an 8-iron with it looks like a ladies flex, which he's used to. Oh, is it there? Way short. Way short.
I've never hit the stadium before.
Okay, hold on, it's getting serious. Harry pulled out his sunglasses.
You can't see the ball without it.
Still got an 8-iron. Oh, it's fading. Fading. Oh! You gotta hit it hard. Is that the most club we got? You gotta swing hard. A little trap draw low so you can do it. Oh, this is right at it. Oh! It's upper deck though. He's the first one to get it there. Right now, still we have Higgs and Kraft one up. Kramer, if you knock this through, you win automatically. So that's where it falls. Oh, the distance is there. All right, let me give it a shot.
All right, Keith Mitchell going for the concourse at the Cotton Bowl. Here we go. Ball away. It's pretty pure. Be enough. Rob the deer decked.
Carlos is the only successful one on the concourse. He didn't make it through, but he got it there. So we're gonna give him a point there.
It's 1-1 now.
Yes. So what are we gonna do to settle this thing? We got some money going to charity. It's tied. What are we doing?
There's first flag in front of us.
Okay.
And it has to bounce off the stands.
Okay, we're going to the purple right here, and it has to bounce off the stands to count, and winner takes all. Oh, wow, not bad. Oh no, too far. Ortiz next. We got one about 15 feet and one about 20. Let's see what you can do. It's clearly all skill here trying to bounce it off the stands. Oh, he missed it. Oh, no. Oh, get down. Get down. Oh, are you kidding me? Team Higgs and Kraft, the champions. A Johnny O surfboard to these guys. $2,000 your charity of your choice. Is it what charity you choosing? Keith Mitchell Foundation?
Do you have a foundation?
Keith Mitchell Foundation it is, guys. $2,000 to the Keith Mitchell Foundation. Here we go in a Johnny O
Foundation or bank account?
But it's all the same.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out to the Sweetens Cove Golf Club here at the Cotton Bowl. Thanks to the pros for taking their good earned time out here. So thanks a lot.
Today with Cool Clubs, we're getting dirty. We're talking mud balls.
Mud ball.
What really happens to your ball flight when you've got mud on it? We're out here with our buddies at Cool Clubs. Smartest guy in the business I know, Mark Timms. We're using the Iron Byron. We're taking human element out of it to truly understand what happens to a ball when it has mud on it and you have to hit it. We're gonna hit a 6-iron. We're gonna put mud all over these and see what happens. So we went and tested basically all the mud on planet Earth. It took us about 3 weeks to come up with this concoction. This is the average consistency of mud on planet Earth. I mean, I think we've all played in conditions where that could happen. For our first test, what happens with mud on the outside of the ball? Fire away. Oh, wow, look at that.
It actually drew a little bit.
All right, what happened?
Well, it actually went to the left. Surprise, surprise. So what happened basically is the spin axis tilted.
How far off center was that?
63 feet offline. So that's what, 20 yards. It's enough to make a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
You're missing the green for sure.
Next test, mud on the inside. Look at that. Second ball with mud on the inside, 70 feet to the right. Mud on the inside makes the ball go right. Next test, mud on the top. Nobody's tested this before. Look at that. Interesting. So mud on top, obviously we didn't lose that much dispersion. We're about 14 feet offline. Carry was almost the same as a clean ball. From this right here, I'd say if I have mud on the top of my ball, I'm not adjusting too much.
Yeah, that's right.
Mud on bottom, let's try that. Okay, mud on the bottom, interesting. Launched a lot higher. The dispersion wasn't that much.
Yeah, the dispersion, just like the mud on top, it stayed pretty straight. The only thing affected is the carry is way down. I mean,
Lost about, what,
almost 20 yards.
Almost 20 yards in distance.
Yeah.
Mud on the bottom, grab more club. Next test, mud in front of your ball. Here we go.
The ball went a little crazy, right?
Very unpredictable. Mud in front's worthy one more hit. I wonder what the carry will be. We lost a little bit, or from the first one?
We gained. We were in
gained.
140,
Mud,
55.
So mud in front of your ball, directly in front, good luck. Good luck. Pretty much just don't change anything, cross your fingers and hope you get lucky. I think that's what that is. Next test, mud behind your ball.
Okay, so we're a little different. We hit the mud first instead of the ball, so obviously this had a totally different outcome. Essentially what happened is the mud absorbs a lot of the energy, so the ball goes slower. Obviously it only carried 138 yards.
So we lost about
20 yards.
20 yards.
Yep. So anytime you make an impact, specifically with the face and the mud's in the way, you can assume it's going to be shorter. The more mud, the shorter it's going to go.
And our dispersion offline wasn't...
You're kind of random there. You're going to get a little variable because the mud's not totally consistent. But it's not going to go flying offline because that's pretty much all that mud's going to dissipate at impact. So.
Right. Just gonna have to clean your club.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you don't get mud in your eye, right?
So our earlier tests were a lot of mud, right? Extreme. So on the scale now is more accurately a representation of how much mud would really be on your ball. About 2 grams. So now we've gone and put 2 grams of lead tape on the ball, and we're gonna do the same test for more consistency, if you will. Because, I mean, we're at Cool Clubs. Obviously, we're gonna go to the extreme here. Whoa, we've had a revelation. Okay, mud on the outside made the ball go left.
Yep.
We then switched to lead tape on the outside. I thought it was gonna go left again. It didn't. What happened?
So what's happening here basically is the mud is having an effect at impact. So the ball flies the direction the spin was created from the aerodynamics in the beginning. The lead, not so much, right? You just got a heavier part in the air, so one side of the ball was heavier than the other, so it goes towards that direction. And the mud just basically disintegrates and disappears.
It's gonna go where the lead tape is. Mud,
Yeah,
it'll go opposite.
Right.
All right, Mark, so what did we learn?
Well, we learned that the mud definitely affects the ball. So if it's on the outside or away from you, it's going left. If it's on the inside, it's going right.
So it's true.
Yep.
Ball will go opposite direction of what side the mud was on.
The question is why and how much. With this much mud on it and swinging around 80 miles an hour, your average, male golfer, it moved about 20 to 30 yards, max.
Yep.
So, a bunch less than that, small amounts, you're probably going to see 5 to 10 yards.
Sure.
On a typical thing.
So almost judge how much you want to change your aim by how much mud you have on your ball.
Yeah, and obviously it's relative to some extent, to how far you hit the ball, right?
Sure.
So if you're at a 6-iron 200 yards, it's going to move a lot more than you hit a 6-iron 100 yards.
And our Iron Byron was hitting a 6-iron on a clean ball how far?
On a clean ball is in about a 155 carry.
So what was your big takeaway from today?
No, it definitely moves. It doesn't move as much as I thought it would with the crazy amount we put on there. But as a general rule, 10% is probably pretty good. So it's a 150-yard shot. With a 6-iron or so, it's going to move about 15 yards or so with a lot. So anything less, you can kind of go back down from there. So next time you got a mud ball, we gave you stuff to think about.
Stay dirty, friends.
Yeah, I'm getting dirty, actually.
Yeah. And if you're doing mud ball tests on your own, don't wear a white shirt.
Yeah, it did get a little on me, didn't I?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. We learned a lot.
Sorry, I got in here just chatting.
All right. How many shots do we got?
You know what?
The experiment's still going on, I think. I think this is more of a human experiment than...
How many years have you been doing this now?
Kim Braley, everybody. We're in our 5th season. The narratives in golf often surround incredible individuals and their solo performances. It's not often we get to witness some of the best golfers in the world playing for more than themselves, but that's exactly what we got at the NCAA Women's National Championships. Here, the best of collegiate golf take the course, some for the final time, with a chance to enshrine themselves, their team, and their school in the history books. Now, we'd be lying if some of the individual games that were on display didn't also catch our eye. Stanford's Rachel Heck, remember the name, stole the show in stroke play, claiming the individual crown, but not without a little pressure from Arizona State's Ashley Menning. And we already had a bit of a hunch about her. We first met her as a junior golfer in 2018.
Guys, remember the name Ashley Menning. Her friends call her Smashley. She plays golf on another planet.
Although the Cardinal and the Devils had their stars, match play brought the collective strength of Oklahoma State and Ole Miss to the forefront of the golf world, and we were there. The intensity, passion, and camaraderie of these two teams pulsed throughout the course during the final round, and when the champion was crowned, the emotions flowed. Ole Miss took care of business, and the Rebels' win was even sweeter still for fifth-year senior Kennedy Swan.
We've been all over the place. I mean, it's been from happiness to tears of joy to tears of sadness because this is my last tournament and I'm leaving my team and moving on with my life. So it's just been a rush of emotions the past couple hours. All in all, I mean, this is ending our season on a high.
You're a 5'1" senior, but your whole team played like huge heavyweight gorillas. How did it go down?
You know, yesterday, I really didn't know if we were going to be advancing to the semifinals or not. Today, Maya was a really fierce competitor. She made some really good birdies on the back nine, but I was kind of able to hold her off, and that was kind of the final nail in the coffin for Oklahoma State, and gave my teammates a little bit of freedom to kind of open up and finish the match.
I want you to tell me as much as you can about what it feels like to have in your hands this trophy.
You know, I don't think it's really hit us yet, but I mean, this is something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and to be able to be a fifth-year senior and to go out like this and how I'm going to remember my team I'm speechless.
And maybe add her name to the ones to remember. For people across the country that don't completely understand what's painted on your face, please explain.
It is Flim Flam Bim Bam, and it's in that chant that you might have heard on Golf Channel a little bit earlier.
Flim Flam Bim Bam, Ole Miss, my damn.
The atmosphere around the NCAA Women's Championships was electric and refreshing. Seeing these girls compete at the highest level while winning as a collective gave us new perspective to our great game. Hotty toddy. Let's check out some content from our fans. It's the Social Media Spotlight brought to you by Squad Pod.
Come on, Andrew, you got this, buddy.
No, no.
152 yards should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Did I lay up or hit the driver? Layups are for basketball,